As speech patch, feeding empty little tummies, aka felt, is a real program. I know, I was shocked too. It has been in Manatee County since 2010. In my opinion, the name feeding empty little tummies is already offensive. Why not call it full little tummies or filling little tummies? Something positive. But anywho, feeding empty little tummies is to pack and deliver meals for food deprived children in our community. What is our community? Manatee County. My children attend Lakewood Ranch Preparatory Academy, which is a free public charter school in Manatee County. And yes, they receive government funds for their students. Their vision is to eliminate hunger and meet the nutritional needs of the children in our community. Once again, that community is Manatee County, Florida. Manatee County covers Parrish, Florida, Ellington, Florida, Lakewood Ranch, Florida, Bradenton, Florida, just to name a few, even Mayaca. If you continue to scroll down on Feeding Empty Little Tummy's website, you'll see this. At Feeding Empty Little Tummies, the mission is simple, but the impact is huge. Every Friday, our volunteers quietly provide food-filled backpacks to children who rely on school meals during the week, but may have little or nothing to eat at home on the weekends. For these kids, it's a dependable source of nourishment when they need it most. Now, when we look at this statement and we look at Peach McINTYRE's kids, aka my kids are not food deprived. My kids have a pantry full of food, a refrigerator full of food, a deep freezer in the garage filled with food. Also, they gave my children black plastic bags, not no motherfucking backpacks. My kids didn't even get a backpack, and nor did we consent for it. We don't need your services. Now let's continue to read. It states that the program currently serves thousands of students across Manatee County, working in partnership with local schools and relying on donations and volunteer support. When you support FELT, aka Feeding Empty Little Tummies, you're doing more than providing food. You're giving hope, stability, and a sense of normalcy to a child who might otherwise go without. Not my motherfucking kids. Whether you're donating, volunteering, or spreading the word, you're helping to change the lives of children right here in Manatee County. So this statement right here is incorrect because based on what just happened with my children who don't even qualify for free or reduced lunch, we pay the regular price. You're already misusing funds. The school hasn't helped you properly identify children who need your services. Now we're taking donation money and maybe even federal funds. I don't know. I got to look into it. But you're taking that money and now you're giving it to children who don't even need the services. Now with Feeding Empty Little Tummies Incorporated, all students should have a consent form. This is the school's responsibility. On this consent form, you should have the student's name, date of birth, their sex, their race, their zip code, the grade, the school they're attending, and a signature from their parent or legal guardian. Oh, okay, my question is answered. They are receiving government funds and they're not properly using them. I have never seen this form a day in my life, and I have never signed this form. My kids went to the same school last year. Never in my life dealt with feeding empty little tummies, and I don't appreciate it. And I really feel like my children are being racially targeted at their predominantly white school, and I'm not going to shut up about it. Like, who signed my kids up for this? Who decided that we have extra food and we're randomly going to give it to the black kids. Even though they only make up 3% of the population, and even though we know that Peach McIntyre is a social media content creator and her children do not receive free lunch, we're going to go ahead and give them a felt black bag, plastic bag, not even a book bag. And to those of you who are stating, oh, you're being ungrateful, you should have just donated it to somebody who's in need. That was the school's job to properly identify who is truly in need of feeding empty little tummies services and to also get consent. That's not my job. If I got to accept some food that I don't even need and then go give that food to somebody else who needs it, then that means they're not doing their job and neither is the school.